to pour in when it comes to the India men's badminton tournament, and especially the duo of Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty today have won the French Open badminton tournament in the men's doubles. Absolute domination by winning two games against the Chinese Taipei duo of Yang and Li. 21-11, 21-17. It was a flawless exhibition from Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. And because of this, they have now won the BWF French Open 750 tournament for the second time. In 2019, they had made it to the final of the French Open, but then unfortunately they had lost in the final there. Then in 2022, they managed to win the French Open, and now in 2024, for the second time, they have won the French Open in the men's doubles tournament. This is a great preparation if you look at it for Paris 2024, because if you have to look at one of the medal contenders that is there at this point in time, it has to be Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. There are no two ways about it. The way how they dominated today against Yang and Li, you would imagine that yes, this is the kind of dominance that they are going to look after. They are not going to play that many tournaments, remember that, because they will be playing the French Open, but then their main focus, apart from the Olympics, is going to be the All England Badminton Tournament. The All England Badminton is the one event that India has always struggled, and Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty will be hoping that they can be one of the few Indians to achieve glory in All England. If they achieve success in All England, then they will be in great form heading into the Olympics. In this entire French Open also, if you look at it, Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty were hardly troubled by any of their opponents. It was a disappointing event for the Indian contingent because if you look at it, Sindhu lost in the quarterfinals to Chen Yufei, who is the reigning Olympic champion, by the way. Lakshya Sen, yet again in the pressure moments, he lost to Kunlavat Vidit Sarn. Vidit Sarn has been a real thorn in Lakshya Sen's flesh, and that is why even he lost in the semi-finals after winning the first game. Pressure is a situation where our Indian singles duo team are not able to cope up with. But when it comes to the men, Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, especially in the doubles, they have now established a standard because they will now be heading into a Paris Olympics with plenty of confidence. And they have already secured so many points and so many wins. By the way, this is their first win in 2024. And because of this, it is a big feat indeed for Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. Because in the past couple of years, be it the Asian Games, be it the Commonwealth Games, be it even the Thomas Cup, every single time it has been the Sachi duo who have stepped up. For a brief period, they were the world number one also. But you also got to understand certain problems that are there. Maintaining the number one ranking is not easy, and that is why when they lost in Japan, they lost the chance to finish the year end on a high, and that's why they had not accumulated enough points because they had won all the BWF 100, BWF 350, 300 tournaments. They had not gone through to the World Championships, by the way. So All England now will be the next focus for Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. And honestly, if you look at it, in the last two Olympics, we had our bets placed on PV Sindhu, but her form somehow seems to be struggling. And because of this, Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, apart from Neeraj Chopra, these two athletes are your only very realistic medal hopes. You've got hopes from, you may say, shooting. You do have some kind of hope from hockey, but unfortunately in hockey, you are in the group of death if you have to look at it. You're facing Australia and you're facing Belgium. So that's not easy. But as far as the men's doubles badminton is concerned, perhaps, history might be created in Paris. But we all know that in the Olympics, the pressure situation is very different. And that is why Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty will have to really do well. After winning the French Open now, they will be gunning for All England because All England is a tournament which will serve as the ideal preparation for Paris. The Birmingham Drift, all the past history that is there in the All England will ensure that Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty will be gunning for glory. So, second French Open title for the duo. Having lost in 2019 in the final, they are now in the winners category in the last 3 years. I mean, two titles in the last 3 years, and that is why congratulations to the duo. A dominant performance indeed from Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. So, We are gearing up for the Olympic season, and because of this now it is March. You only have about 4 months remaining, 4 to 5 months remaining for the Olympics to begin. 2024, Satwiksairaj Rankireddy-Chirag Shetty, first major win. And because of this it is a glorious, glorious feat indeed. So congratulations to the Indian duo. May their form continue. And let's hope they can give us more good news in the coming days and months. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.